Hello. Um, my name is Matthew Creer. I use they, them pronouns. And in this video, I want to show you my instrument, the Horn of Plenty 2. This is a computer music instrument that I designed, and I want to give you a look around. Now, I'm going to demonstrate how I play this on my Wind controller, the iWii, but my eyes are a little sensitive to light, so I'm going to turn my ring light off when I'm not playing. All right, so let's just focus on the screen here. And here I have my GUI. So let's start right here. I just want to start by showing you, hopefully you've already watched the piece that I have posted with this, all right, and you've checked it out. So let me just walk you through how the basic instrument works, like what's going on when I'm playing. So essentially, okay, I have a set of 4 patterns right here. Okay, 4 patterns, and they're on kind of a loop. Okay, in a loop that gets triggered. So let's say, so I can select a pattern here. So here we go. Okay. And beforehand, this is an instrument that I improvise on. So the way I set up my piece is I'll have a listen, okay, and I say, okay, well, let's figure out the length here. Okay, this one will repeat 3 times, but let's say I want something a little different, so I can reassign and dump, and I can reassign and see what this is. Okay, let's listen to this one. So that one's a little bit more mellow. Okay, let's listen to what pattern 2 has selected for me. You see, and I'll walk you through how it does this. But okay. Okay. I like that, but let's listen to a second. Let's listen to a second option here. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, let's listen to 3. Ooh, a little too funky there. Okay. Okay. I kind of like that one, so I'm going to go back to pattern 1 and see if it goes with that. Now I'm going to find a different one now. Okay, so I think that contrasts better, right? Oh, maybe I'll go here. Yeah, there we are. Okay, now these 2 over here, all right, I'll show you here. Well, let me just play it for you here. That's a different type of pattern object. This is actually these 2 are from the Horn of Plenty 1. I have a separate video on these, but essentially I'll go through the code on this as well, but it uses a bunch of synthesizers that it just kind of organically runs through. And this one has a fixed pattern that it will walk through. So let's have a listen to that. Okay, so these are my 4 sections that I will improvise through. Okay, the other part, now let me show you how my wind controller works. Okay, here we go. So when I start to play my iwi, every note is mapped to a pattern. So let me just play for you. Let me go a little bit faster. Okay, let me turn the tempo up here. So my breath has 2 states. The softer I blow, the faster it is. The harder I blow, it subdivides by 2. So I get basically 1/8 notes and quarter notes. And each note, I use alternate tuning systems. So each note has my ratio-based tuning, and then the rhythm is also corresponding ratio-based rhythm. So, for example, if I'm starting here, what would be middle C is actually my 1/1, okay? And then I go up to my 9/7, 10/7, and so forth. And here I can change my timbre, and on my FM synthesizer, my duration, my release. Oh, things are getting a little crunchy here down on the recorder. Sorry about that. Maybe I'll turn Super Collider down just a little bit. Not too much. Okay. And then the best part here. Okay, so now I'm going to connect them. Okay. Now, the way that I interact with these is I'll go ahead and turn on the conditionals. Here's my conditionals hub. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn this part on. And here is a routine now. It's on a counter. Okay, and it's going to change my timbre, and it's going to trigger these rhythms. It's also going to change the tempo. And it's going to talk to me about what's going on too. Oh, these will, when I add the video, that routine will play. So, okay, let's go ahead and after 10 notes, this will trigger the first part of my pattern objects, my patterns. So there's my counter. Let's go ahead and see if we can. And now you can hear that the timbre on my iwi is changing. And the tempo has changed as well. And now we had a timbre change again. And of course the conditional here is where this is being a little bit of a pain. Let's see, that's going here. Let's run this right here. Okay, well, maybe not today. It's feeling a little sticky, but let me go ahead and move on to showing you the video portion of this as well. So here I have, so let me just show you, let me back up here and show you how this iwi instrument works. Here's my tuning system, okay, and here's the synthesizer. It's a simple frequency modulation synthesizer, and you can see that these conditionals are, these variables here are going to change my, essentially my ratio. My ratio for the timbre, and then this is going to change my index, and this is just my release. So it's a very simple but effective synthesizer. Okay, and down here I have pattern objects mapped to each key on the iwi, and each note of my tuning system gets played, but then also a corresponding rhythm. Okay, so here we are, and if we go down here, this gets a little funky. It was really kind of a pain. I was trying to use an AI to help me tighten up this code, and I just couldn't get it to work. But here's a library here that we can see that my quantization, okay, each note has its own specific quantizes, okay, and then also that's my breath controller right there. It's going to change according to my breath control. And then here's my GUI. Alright, there's the GUI. And then over here with the rhythms, it's actually pretty similar. But something that's very special about this, okay, here's some basic stuff for managing how many timbres and amplitudes are going on. But right here, take a look at this. I'm just going to look over here in the post window. Okay, when I run this, This writes 100 different settings for, again, a different kind of FM synthesizer. This is kind of lifted from some James McCartney code that I just love, and I adapted it for this. Some very neat, just so many different kinds of FM synths that it writes with this very elegant code. So I get all of these instances. I don't know what they sound like, right? All tuned. And then here's my interface for that. And I go through here. And I have sets of these pattern objects. Okay? These are my sets. And what it will do is it takes a whole set. Okay, so I have an array of both rests and notes. Okay, of rhythms. And it's going to scramble these and select a various number of. It's going to mix up rests and notes. And here's a whole set, and there's also going to here's a set of registers. Okay, so it's going to scramble these up. So that's what this button will do. It will give me a fresh set of these, and then plug these into these pattern objects right here. And these are what I'm using to play interlocking patterns that will choose timbres from this bank of synthesizers that get written to the server, all with their unique quantizations and scale degrees and rhythms and timbres. I apply these same elements. Okay, and I get a little bit of feedback here from the instrument while it's playing. And then over here, this is my conditional hub. Okay, when I run these conditionals. Okay, this is how it listens. And then over here, this is actually my video element now. Here's a network. I run this network. And I use these same pattern objects, okay, the same elements, but now, okay, I'll run. Oh, you know what? I actually just need to run this one right here. Okay, I go here. Oh, I'll go down here. There we are. Play here. Now, there we are. So when I run these, you can see they're opening up, okay? And this is networked over to processing. All right, let's get processing opened up. And now I have a cohesive instrument here that reacts to my EWI and plays video. This is a demonstration. You can see in the piece, though, that the whole thing is reacting. You can hear and see that the whole thing is reacting to me playing. So let's see if we can get the conditional hub going again. for the video. There we go. I like to get a little in this routine here. Okay, and here's a performance of a little Horn of Plenty too. A little demonstration, mind you. Each of these colors correspond with my tuning system. Okay, the red is the 1-1. Okay, the color spectrum goes up from there. Same thing with the sizes. Yeah. Let me show you that. I realize I haven't shown you the processing code. Okay, so here it is. Okay, so here it is, 8/7, 9/7, 10/7. All right. The way I have it set up here. Okay, the color mode. Okay, there's the network. Okay, here it comes in from Super Collider. And let's see, there's the color mode. The hue, saturation, brightness is mapped to sense, like so an octave. It's still set up kind of like 1200, so that would be 100. Just like our equal temperament scale. However, it's mapped down here. Where are we? So that so that my tuning systems will change these colors. Okay, and that is a demonstration of the Horn of Plenty 2. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helps you understand my music, my work, and my software. Thanks again for watching. And I call this music and this art perpendiculous. And that is because these angles and these colors and this system is just so much fun, but it's also just lovingly a little bit ridiculous.